field. The article I choose is 8 strategies to improve participation in your virtual classroom, and I will focus on how these strategies support English as a second language learners. Let's begin. The article I select is written by Emily Monaro. It focuses on technology tools that increase student engagement and participation in virtual classrooms. The article emphasizes student voice and building consistent routines. I choose this article because as an ESL learner myself, I personally relate to the challenges of participating in virtual learning environments. The strategies promote student-centered participation and help create more accessible learning environments. The article highlights 8 key strategies for improved participation. These include spider web discussions, chat check-ins, and so on. These tools help empower students to voice in virtual environments, reduce engagement pressure, and encourage more interactive learning experience. These strategies can be integrated easily into online classrooms. For example, teachers can embed Mentimeter's polls directly into lessons, use Flipgrid for student reflections, or set up discussion boards for deeper conversations. These tools are useful because they increase engagement and offer diverse ways for students to express themselves. However, some challenges remain, like varying tech access and digital skills. The strategies presented in the article reflect 2 major educational theories. First, constructivism is demonstrated through student-centered activities to highlight how giving marginalized students more control can make learning experience more meaningful and empowering. This directly relates to strategies like using Flipgrid and virtual discussions, which allow ESL learners to participate at their own pace and feel more ownership over their learning. Second, the theory of cognitivism focuses on helping students organize and process information effectively. As countless discussions, digital tools can scaffold complex thinking, which is specifically valuable for ESL learners who are navigating both content and language challenges. Tools like check-based check-ins and live polling support this by providing structure structures and helping learners think more deeply. ESL, or English as a Second Language learners, are students whose first language is not English. They are often immigrants, international students, or bilingual individuals. In the classroom, they may face challenges like language barriers, limited access to support, cultural difference, and fear of making mistakes, all of which can impact their participation. These strategies provide important benefits for ESL learners. Asynchronous tools like Flipgrid give them time to process language and organize their thoughts. Chat functions and polling tools like Mentimeter allow quieter students to participate without fear. Breakout rooms create safer, smaller group settings where ESL students can feel more comfortable speaking. Overall, these strategies create more inclusive learning opportunities. There are also challenges for ESL learners. Some students may struggle with digital literacy. Real-time chat and discussions might move too fast, making it harder for them to follow. Fear of making public mistakes can also be barriers. Without proper support, these tools could unintentionally exclude students. Overcome this challenge, we can provide multilingual instructions, offering flexible participation options such as video or written response can also help, giving extra time for text, providing vocabulary lists or examples before assignment, and pairing ESL students with supportive peers are all effective strategies. Here are 3 questions for my peer. First, how might these participation strategies be adapted for students with disabilities such as visual or hearing impairment? Second, what additional ways could these virtual strategies be used to support ESL students? And third, do you think anonymous tools like Mentimeters help reduce language anxiety for ESL learners? Why or why not? In conclusion, the 8 strategies presented in the article offer potential ways to make virtual classrooms more inclusive and engaging. For ESL learners, they create flexible, low pressures participation options that build confidence and reduce barriers. Here are the references I used for this presentation. Thank you for listening.